This is Tom, and welcome back to Bryn Mawr RC. In our next video, we're going to get back to the build of our Land Rover Defender 90 CC01. And today, on the instructions, we're on Step 7 and Step 8. So Step 7 is the creation or the building of the steering linkage. And number 8 will be the creation of the building, of the front lower arms. And prior to the video start here, I actually did Step 7 without the camera rolling. So here's the linkage right here, the steering linkage. Probably the most interesting thing here, the most difficult, not that it was difficult, was just ensuring the correct length of the arm. And per the instructions here, there should be 16 millimeters between the ends of the plastic, the plastic ends. So other than that, that was pretty straightforward. And again, that's Step 7, the steering linkage. Then I was going to move on to Step 8, which is creating of the front lower arms. Before we do that, let's just take a look at what took place through Step 1 through 6 previously. On that step here, you can see effectively the last step we did, Step 6, is attaching of the propeller shaft. So this is the bottom of the chassis. Here we can see the propeller shaft into the gearage here. That's the bottom of the chassis. I'm going to hold this because it can slip out. And then the top of the chassis here, most of what we did is hidden. The gear work is hidden here under this plastic work. But effectively, were that gearing and the motor installation. So those were the steps we did previously. So the gears, front differential, the propeller shaft, all last time. Front differential, recall via the kit, this is usually an open differential. I used hot glue to lock the differential. Okay. So that was a review of what we did last time. This time, without the camera rolling, I did Step 7, which was the steerage linkage creation. I trimmed the sharp bits off the plastic pieces, and I'm just arranging them for assembly. Okay, so here I'm just verifying in the D10, D11 sandwich that they have this little raised piece of plastic that should line up. And we see that, I'm not sure if it'll show up in the camera, but we see that here and here, and here and here. And it is... Yes, it's on both sides. Okay. And it's on both sides. Now the one issue I've made here, silly me, there's these pieces here are B12 and B1, and I don't know which one B11 or B1 or B12 is. So I'm going to sit here and figure it out for a moment. You can tell I don't do this very much. B12. So just to recap on step 8, the front lower arms here. Pretty much the most difficult part here, and that's not really difficult at all, is just ensuring that we're lining components up, particularly on the front arm, just ensuring that when you put it together, these notches here line up. I'm not sure if that's showing up, but they'll line up on the front and the back. Front and the back. And overall, these were 2 very simple steps, but I wanted to get them done and get them out and continue to move forward. So moving forward, the next video will cover the next 3 steps. And just to kind of see what's happening, what's coming up here, we'll be actually attaching the steering linkage. So that'll be interesting. We're getting closer and closer to actually seeing how that's going to look. We're going to attach the lower arms. And then we'll be attaching the uprights. So we'll actually get into the point where we're actually attaching stuff to the axles there. Anyway, so that was just a slight recap of steps 7 and 8 today, and what's coming up 9, 10, and 11. As always, I have great fun doing this, and thank you for joining and watching in, and we'll see you later. Thanks, bye.